in this entire week, this entire 8 weeks, it's 8 weeks. So the 80 days, is it 8 weeks? Let me see. Yeah, 8 weeks. Okay, so we're going to be the first week, we're going to be going through the foundation setting. So we're going to narrow down our niche. We're going to identify key topics that will drive our channel forward, like I said in the post that I posted yesterday. And then week 2, we're going to go through channel optimization. Already, some people have gone through their channel optimization, especially the community recurring members, our monthly membership people. They have gone through their channel optimization. So week 2 is going to be a different topic. So if you've not optimized your channel, just go through the chats and the posts on the group and you will be able to see it. So week 2 is supposed to be for channel optimization, but we're going to switch that up with something else. And then week 3, we're going to work on content strategy, right? We're going to develop a content plan. I'm going to share with you guys a content planner that I use online. I'm going to share it with you guys so that you can use it as well. And we're going to talk about thumbnails. We're going to talk about titles. Week 4, we're going to go through engagement and retention. And then week 5, we're going to talk about driving traffic and how to increase visibility on our channels. And then week 6, monetization basics. I told people you don't have to even wait to monetize on YouTube before you start to earn from YouTube. Okay. The Bible says that the gift of a man makes room for him. Okay. So I believe that whatever gift you have been given, it will make room for you. Okay. So we're going to go through that. And I'm going to divert a little bit because of what Eloho said about all her gifts and her singing and all of that. Sometimes God uses a particular thing to push all those other things out. I know you like to sing, but God is saying, do this one thing, to teach people these things. And you would be amazed how it will just link from one thing to the other. And you're like, wait, I started teaching people about YouTube. How are they calling me to minister in songs in this place? Do you understand? It just always links somehow. I don't know how it does it, but it happens. Week 7, we're going to talk about analytics and optimization. And then week 8, we're going to talk about expansion and, of course, scaling our channels. So today, let's talk about the foundation settings. We're going to talk about niche and how we can find our niche, because it's important to actually niche and all the way down, because that influences how we create our content and how effective those contents are. We don't want to talk to everybody. We want to talk to a specific set of people. So we're going to talk about it. So the first way is we're going to learn how to narrow down our target audience. Okay, it is important to narrow down our target audience. And what that is that you identify the group of people that you want to create content for. Who do I want to create content for? Who do I want to speak with? Okay, if you say, I want to speak with women, what kind of women? Do you want to speak with career women? Do you want to speak with Christian women? Do you want to speak with 50-year-old women? Do you want to speak with newlyweds? You want to be specific as to the group of people you want to speak with. And why this is important is because when you have that in mind, you would be able to really narrow it down such that those people will be able to find you. Okay, rather than, okay, I'm speaking with women. You won't know what questions to answer. I always say YouTube is about answering specific questions. And if you're not sure who you're speaking with, you wouldn't know how to ask or answer the person's specific questions, because you can't answer questions for everyone. Okay, but if you're speaking to a particular person and the person is asking you a question, it is easier for you to answer the question, that specific question, to that person, and that makes it more effective than just randomly answering questions. So it is very, very important to identify the group of people you want to create content for. And ways that you can do that is, number one, you can list broad groups. First of all, list the broad groups of people you're interested in reaching. For example, I'm interested in reaching stay-at-home moms, okay, or I'm interested in reaching small business owners, or I'm interested in reaching students, okay, and then use demographics, like you can use their age. So I'm interested in reaching young stay-at-home moms in their 20s, okay? Because the truth is, for example, if we're using the stay-at-home moms, the questions young stay-at-home moms in their 20s have is different from the questions young stay-at-home moms in their 30s or their 40s have, okay? So you want to understand the demographics, to what is their age, okay? What is their occupation if they work, okay? What are their interests? What do they like? Young stay-at-home moms are concerned about what to teach their children, because they have young toddlers and all of that. What to teach their children. They're concerned about how to still remain valuable within the home, you know. Then you also want to understand the location to further narrow down your audience. For example, it is common to have stay-at-home moms in certain areas, right? So if you know that, okay, young stay-at-home moms in the northern part of, let's say, Nigeria, where it's common to have stay-at-home moms. Now, you want to speak to those ones. You know what the situation they have, right? Now, there's also a part where you're talking to young stay-at-home moms that is in the midst of a lot of other career moms, right? They also have their own pain points. So you want to understand the demographics, their age, you know, you want to understand their gender, their situation and all of that. So that is one way to identify the group of people you want to be creating content for. Now, you want to understand the problems they are facing, okay? Dive deeper into your audience pain points and their challenges. What is the problem? What are they going through? So let's say now I'm talking to stay-at-home moms, okay, who stay-at-home moms in their 20s, okay, they're interested in knowing what to do with their toddlers, okay. Now their pain points, how do we dive into their pain points? What is hurting them? What is hurting them now is that they don't know what to teach their children. That is the question they're asking. They don't know what to do with their toddlers, right? Because their toddlers are not going to school yet. So they don't know how to do it. And the other stay-at-home moms or career moms, let's say, they don't know how to navigate between the home and then their career. Maybe I don't know how to balance it out, you know? So you want to understand their pain points and their challenges. What are they facing? And that's why I always encourage that when you're picking a niche, it should be within something that you're familiar with, because that way it will help you understand better. For example, I cannot teach, what's it called? I cannot teach stay-at-home moms in their 50s anything, because I've never been there, okay, and I'm nowhere close to it, okay. So you want to make sure that it is something you're familiar with, okay. So research common problems or questions that your audience struggles with. They may even be the one that you struggle with, okay. You can use places like social media, especially Facebook. Facebook is an amazing place to find pain points. Just join those groups. If you're speaking with business women, right, join the groups of business women. You will find their questions there. They're always asking questions. If you're speaking with students, join a Facebook group that's for students, right? They're always asking their questions there. And so you will find their questions there. All right. That is another way to find it. Now you want to ask yourself, how can my content solve these problems? Okay, because when you know how your content can solve the problem, then you know how you can, you know what you want to curate for them. How can my content solve the problems that they're facing? How can my content help them get out of the situation that they're currently in? Okay, because that is really, really important. How can my content help? Okay, that will guide you to creating your content. So you want to understand how your content solve their problems by bridging the gap between your audience pain points and your content. Okay, so one way to do that is, first of all, defining the value that your content offers. You know, like I said, your content is either educational, motivational, right, entertaining, or inspirational. So when you found the pain points, right, what is the value your content is offering? Are you trying to entertain them? Are you trying to educate them? Are you trying to inspire them? Or are you trying to motivate them? Right? If I'm speaking to young graduates, am I trying to entertain them? Because if I'm trying to entertain them, right, I'm going to maybe I'm going to be making skits, funny skits of grad life, right? Or final year in school life, right? Now, if I want to educate them, my content is going to be that I want to teach them how they can land good jobs. I want to teach them how they can write their resume. Okay. I want to teach them all those things. Now, if I want to motivate them, my content is also going to be different. So you can see it's the same set of people, but different values being offered, right? Someone is offering entertainment for these same sets of people. Someone is offering education. Now, someone is offering inspiration to them. And then motivation, you want to help them not to give up, when they can't find the job that they want. You want to help them not to give up when they're facing challenges and all of that. So that is another way. Once you now clearly define the value your content offers, now create an entire persona. Okay. Let's say your persona's name is Ashley. Now, this was what I did myself. I said, okay, I am speaking with Ashley. Ashley is a content creator on YouTube. Okay. She has just started her channel and she does not know how to grow it. Okay. So we're developing a persona, right? And then Ashley is interested in growing her channel. She struggles with views and subscribers. Okay. I hope you're understanding me. She struggles with views and she struggles with subscribers. So I have a person in front of me. I have Ashley in front of me. So I'm asking Ashley what I know Ashley's pain points. So I am providing solutions to Ashley. I hope this helps. I am providing solution to Ashley because I know Ashley. Now, you know that Ashley is not one person. Ashley is a lot of people, right? But that is that one persona. Okay. I am speaking to, I am doing for example, let's say I have another persona. Let's use Janice Nish, and she's doing Bible study. So we're speaking to Deborah, right? And Deborah is a woman in her 50s, right? That he's losing hope in God. That is a persona. So I am speaking and addressing Deborah's challenges, right? I am speaking directly to her. So that will help you, create your content. Okay. Now you want to identify your content pillars. I don't know if you've seen my videos where I spoke about content pillars, but before I understood that I had to have content pillars, I didn't know, a lot of times we just do things and we don't know that there are some things that will help make things simpler or easier. Okay. So your content pillars, now you want to decide on the key things that your content will revolve around. Okay. So brainstorm. What is your content going to revolve around? Is it going to revolve around career? Okay, because they're different content pillars. So think about it, topics that resonate with your audience, okay? And you want to make sure that it aligns to the problems that your audience faces. So you want to make sure that you create those content pillars because those content pillars, right, will help you come up with the content. So I have 3 pillars, right? One of my pillars is for side hustle. Okay. And that one was majorly directed at stay-at-home moms, right? That wanted to make money from home because as stay-at-home moms, we always struggle with contributing financially to the home. So one of my content pillar is side hustle. The other one is YouTube growth, right? And then the third content pillar is inspiration. Okay. So now I am creating within those 3 content pillars. If you notice, my channel is revolves around those 3 content pillars: side hustle, YouTube growth, and inspiration. Now, within the inspiration, it takes everything, the other 2 content pillars, and brings them into that one inspiration. Okay. So everything is like 3 in 1. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're having those content pillars. So if you have 3 content pillars, you know that if I'm posting 3 videos in a week, I will have 1 of each pillar, or maybe I'll have 3 of this pillar today, this week, and 3 of side hustle pillars next week, or just interchange it anyhow. Just know that you create, right, based off of your content pillars. Okay, so align your content pillars with your audience needs, like ensuring that the content pillars effectively serve your niche and your audience. And it's important to always review your pillars to validate if they match the interest of your niche and the needs of your target audience. So always ensure that they match the interests, okay, the content pillars. So if you don't have content pillars um, for your channel, make sure that you have content pillars. Now, fine tune any topics that may not align well with your persona. Okay. So fine tune it. Any topics that does not align well with Ashley, fine tune it. Okay. And take it away from there. Okay. So that's what we're going to be working on in week 1 and day 1 to 7. And I have attached a worksheet in the on the Facebook group. Let me try and share it with us here so that we can just kind of go through it together. Let me see. Share screen, select window, screen. Let's see, where is it? Worksheet. Okay. All right. So let me know if you're able to see it. You're able to see it. Okay. So we're going to go through this together. Okay, so this is the worksheet here. So within day 1 and day 5, okay, define your niche and audience, just like we just spoke about. Who is your ideal viewer? Okay, like we spoke about the demographics, the age, gender, location, their interests. Okay, and I've put an example here. For example, a woman, 25 to 35, stay-at-home moms. You in the US interested in side hustles. Okay, what are the challenges they face that your content can address? For example, they're struggling to find flexible income opportunities while balancing family life. Okay. And then the next one says, write your answers. So write your answers below your audience, your ideal viewer, and then your audience challenges. Okay. Then the next one, you're going to do the viewer persona. Name your persona. Have an actual person because it helps me a lot. It helped me a whole lot. So describe their needs, their problems, and their goals. Okay. Sarah is a mom of 2 who needs ways to earn money from home. So over here, describe your persona. Okay. And then identify your content pillars. Okay. You can have to 5 content pillars. Okay. But I always prefer if you have 3. Okay, because it makes it more niched down. Okay, so just list like 3. Okay, so for example, side hustle ideas, YouTube growth tips, digital marketing hacks. Okay, and then write the pillars here. Okay, so I have made 4 and 5 optional in case there is something else you want to write, but I always advise for you to have 3. Okay, so now reflect on it. Does your niche serve your target audience effectively? Okay, are your content pillars aligned with your audience needs and their interests? Okay, now the assignment for this week. This week, your goal is to solidify your channel's foundation by identifying your niche in the above worksheet, right? Defining your audience, establishing the content pillars, and creating 2 videos that align with these pillars. So after you have defined your niche, right, and your audience and their problems and the persona, we're going to come here and then, based on your content pillars, create 2 videos that align with your channel's niche and your audience niche. Okay, your audience needs. So video 1, the topic, choose a topic from one of your core content pillars, 5 to 10 minutes. If you can do above that, that is great. Okay, address one problem that your audience faces and offer a solution. And when you're doing that, when you're creating the video, make sure you're starting with the problem. You're starting with the problem they're facing, and then you're telling them how you're going to prefer solutions. So that also serves as a hook to hook your viewers onto that video and keep them there. For example, are you trying to make income from home? Are you trying to, today I'm going to offer you solutions, and how you can make income money sitting on your couch while watching Netflix, something like that. So offer them the solutions. Now, the video 2, we choose another topic from a different content pillar. Okay. Length 5 to 10 minutes as well. Now, share your personal insights or tips that relate to your audience needs. Okay. So your audience needs, whatever you've found their needs to be. Now you want to now share personal insights or tips. And an example of this is how I overcame okay, let's use Eloho. This is how I was able to snap out of the death of my father, or this is how I was able to overcome grief, or this is how I was able to, that kind of thing. So share your personal insights with them. This is how much I made, how I made $1 billion selling this, okay? And then post your videos on YouTube, all right? Create a consistency. So maybe Mondays and Wednesdays, any day is okay, anytime is perfect. Pay attention to your titles, your descriptions, and your thumbnails for maximum engagement. So try to, I don't know, does everyone already have the inspiration tab on their studio? If you have the inspiration tab, I'm going to try 2 videos from the inspiration tab this week, actually. So if you have the inspiration tab, it can guide you to topics or Google Trends or vidIQ, okay, or YouTube itself. So what I do is that I go to YouTube, right? I go to YouTube and I type what I'm trying to teach about, okay, and then you would definitely find videos that are similar. So look at how they have worded their title and how they have worded their thumbnails as well, and try to create something that is similar to that. Okay, try to create something that is similar to that. So you pay attention to your titles and to your thumbnails. That is super duper important. So I hope that was not too overwhelming. I hope that's not too much of an assignment, but I want everyone to try to commit to doing it because you're going to be better for you. You're going to build your muscles. Okay.